Hi everyone, it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Wednesday. Hello. Okay, so here's what's happening. I can't do the bundles because this stupid machine is broken again. And I'm really bummed because the cards I designed are stupid cute. I think they're so much fun. So here's what I can do, and you guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments. I can try to figure out how to offer them as a digital download in my Etsy shop. And then you would just download it, print it, and then cut it out and make the card on your own. You'll have to let me know what you guys think of that. You would get all 5 and then just use whatever the ones that you wanted. And I could even possibly be talked into doing the ones from last year. I'm super bummed because I was just like, I kept pushing it and kept pushing it and kept pushing it. Had them designed and then sat down to do it, and they weren't cutting in the middle, so I had to do something to it, and now the screen doesn't work. Blah, 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 blah. Moral of the story is no bundles this year. But I do still have t-shirts, so if you're interested in picking up a Christmas t-shirt or cards, etc., that is in my Etsy shop, and that is listed in the description box down below. Today's video was meant to go up on Monday, but I spent all day trying to deal with that. I've also not felt well and all sorts of things. So it's been a rough couple of days, but we're moving it. We're getting through. I'm also a very bad procrastinator and had a project due. Well, I have 2 projects due on Friday, and I've waited till the last minute. So that's on me. But yeah, anyway, that's it. So in today's video, we are playing with a digital image from Polka Doodles. I love this card so very, very, very much, and I hope that you do too. As always, everything is linked in the description box down below. Let me know what you want to see on Friday, because I haven't filmed that video yet. So I can walk you step by step through how to like set up a scene with digital stamps, like in the Silhouette software or even Photoshop. Or I can just print some out and we can color and have some fun. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. I had one of the winners reach out. The other one did not. So I'm going to hold off on drawing that again. I've drawn it 3 times. I'm going to be starting an email list. So I think that's how we'll work the next couple of giveaways, is just to have you guys sign up on the email list. And then I can pull from there and we'll go from there. So more info on that to come. So if you want a chance to win a prize from me, be sure that you leave as many comments on the November videos as you can. And I will draw on December 4th. So yeah. All right. It's Hot Mess Express, y'all. Hot Mess Express. All right, let's go make this really fun and super cute and pastel gingerbread card. Hello, friends. As I mentioned in the intro, no bundles. I'm so sorry. I am super bummed about that. Last year when I originally created them, I was like, I miss doing classes. And so, yeah. And what I may still do, again, is digitalize them. I know we're getting close to like, it's mid-November right now, but if that's something that you would like me to do, let me know. I also have printables that I'm hoping to offer. I've got a little gingerbread man and a snowman. So all of that is to come. That'll be Friday's video. So hopefully we can get that going. I asked you to tell me what you wanted to see and I already have something planned. Mistake. Okay, for the gingerbread house, I later in the video you'll be able to stop and take a screenshot and see the pictures if you zoom in. Not see this picture, see the colors I use, because it's been literally 2 weeks since I made this card and filmed this video. So for the gingerbread house, I'm just using a couple of shades of brown. I wanted something a bit lighter, but I wanted good contrast because I am using pastels in today's video. I don't know what it is about gingerbread houses. I know a lot of people go bold and vibrant, but for some reason, I really like pastels. Now, they're still bold and vibrant, but they're not like red, green, etc. Again, this image is from Polka Doodles. I will have it linked in the description box down below. They have so many great illustrators. And one thing I love about digital images is that you can make them as big or as small as you want. For this one, I literally opened it with my preview and then print 4 to a page. That's it. It's super simple. Now the ones you're going to see on Friday are a bit more involved, but they're still pretty simple. And it's fun to use the thousands of digital stamps I probably own. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. I am still waiting on the Doodlebug collection to ship. I don't know why they waited so long to put this out, it drives me bonkers. It's like, listen, y'all, it's the 13th of November and it hasn't even shipped yet. So I'm a little bummed about that. I'm also bummed that Hello Bluebird is not releasing anything for Christmas. I think they may have gone the wrong way with the bundles that they're doing. I don't want them to go away at all. But also, you're going to have to make it affordable for people. And especially if you're going to offer something every month, because they were doing releases sometimes 4 times a year, sometimes just twice a year. So yeah, but the good news is I was saving up money for that, and now I don't have to worry about it. And I won't have to feel bad and left out that I didn't get it done or didn't get it. So Friday we'll do another set of digital images, and then next week I'm going to try to work my way through that basket I created that has all of the stamps that I wanted to use this holiday season. I am just several pieces away from finishing up that Echo Park paper and also the MFT paper. I finished a couple of washi tapes, so I feel like this has been a very successful holiday card series for me. So yeah. Anywhoosies, I am doing purples. The one thing I hate about Copics are the purples. I just feel like we've got 9,000 blues. Can we get some purples, a few more purples? So yeah, anyway, I'm using probably V12 and V15 if I had to guess. Again, I don't remember, but in just a little bit, you're going to be able to see the ones that I used. I am not doing a whole lot of shading on this. I'm going to be going over it with gel pen. I'm also going to be going over some of it with glitter, so I'm not going to be real concerned about that. But for the candy cane, I am coloring the outside of the stripes with the darkest color, and then I'm going to move interior for the other colors. I could not tell where I was coloring, and so I ended up with 2 purple candy canes. I didn't realize that it wasn't all connected, that they were 2 separate things. So I would have loved to have done that in a different color, but too late. Too bad, so sad. So purple, pink, aqua, and then a coral. Oh, this color palette is one of my favorite. Speaking of color palettes, if you missed it, a couple of Fridays ago, I posted my top 20 color palettes that aren't red and green for the holidays. Now, some of them are kind of repeats and I just add a color, so it may seem a little overwhelming, but at the end of the day, I just want you to know that you don't have to do red and green or red and silver or red and gold or green and gold, etc. You can play with color at the holidays. Like, when else is a good time to play with color other than someone's birthday? I think both are just so good. For the lollipops, there aren't an even number of spaces. So I was trying to make a 2-colored lollipop, and unfortunately I didn't count the kind of spaces evenly. So that was a bummer, but yeah, this image is so cute. I bought all of their gingerbread this year, and I bought all the gingerbread last year, and they are just so stinking cute. And like I said, I will have them linked down below. The one thing I love about Polka Doodles is they do is it Tuesdays or Wednesdays? I don't remember, but every week they put certain digitals. Digi Tuesday is what they call it, so it must be Tuesday. But they'll put a certain set of printables on sale for like 30 or 35% off. And they're very generous. Nikki is pretty great. And if you're in the UK or EU, I'm not sure how that works, but she does have physical stamps and paper as well. I don't need any more paper. Like, seriously, I bought this Doodlebug paper, and the last thing I need is to buy more Doodlebug paper. But I'm interested to see this new Santa. This is like the 5th Santa in the last 4 years, so it'll be interesting to see what it looks like. So I am going to speed this coloring up, really simple, not a whole lot of shading. And then I'll check back in with you when we get to the actual card making part of the program. Okay, so I am going around it with blue. You guys know I love to do this. I feel like it just makes it stand out, especially if I'm leaving the rest of it white. And at this point, I wasn't sure if I was going to die cut it or not. I was kind of thinking in that direction, but I feel like it looks like a winter's day. So I'm using triple, I think it's B quadruple zero, and then I'm going in with the color Splendor to kind of blend it in and move it around just a little bit. Look how cute it is. So I have gone in with some gel pens. This is a white gel pen because I colored in the door. The hole in the door, I was like, oh, that would look really cool white. So whatever I left white, especially on the gingerbread house, I went in with a white gel pen. And now I am finding gel pens that coordinate with the colors I'm using because I want to go in and add some glitter. These are glitter, I think, what are they called? Chrome Tech, I think. I don't know, glitter gel pens off Amazon. And I love them so much. Now I'm not filling in everything. I'm just kind of going around things with it and just adding that hint of glitter. The one thing you want to be careful of, and I wasn't, but it's like a pigment ink, so it needs time to dry. And so I ended up having to cut this out because I made a mess. And is anyone surprised? I'm not. Now comes the fun part. I'm going to be using some dazzling diamond glitter. And we're going to put some glitter on this thing. I just thought the frosting or the snow, whatever you want it to be, would be so pretty if it had glitter. And let me tell you, it has been eons since I actually used glitter and not a shimmer pen. And so I went all over the white of the house. Again, frosting, snow, whatever you want it to be. And then I believe I went around the snow as well. And I'm just filling it in with liquid glue. And then we're going to go on top of it, Dazzling Diamonds. Dazzling Diamonds was a glitter from Stampin' Up. I'm not sure if they still sell it, but it's so pretty. I'm sure you can find something comparable, but oh, it's just so pretty. And if you saw last Friday's video with the elf, the cute little elf, I used it in that video too. This card came first. So that was like, ooh, okay. And I may even use it on my Fanny Friday card for this Friday. So we'll have to see what happens. So yeah, and I'm going to bring in a coffee filter and then we're going to dump this on and it's going to be so pretty. And I can't wait for you to see it. I was trying to make sure I got everything out of the way. And you can see there the entire chunk of glitter pens I was trying to use. And this is where I decided to go ahead and add it on the bottom as well. So cute. It's so cute. This card will be for sale. It's right in front of me. I absolutely love it, but I'm going to sell it. So I'm just using a small spoon to add some of that glitter to each of the spots, again, that I've already filled in with liquid glue. And we're just going to tap that off, and then I set it to dry. I set it to dry for an entire day because I was kind of done with it, but it could probably dry in just a few hours. For the candy, I'm actually going over it with a Nuvo shimmer pen rather than trying to put glitter all over it. I couldn't remember if this glitter was opaque or not, and I didn't want to run the risk of ruining my coloring after coloring it. So it's the next day, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this out with a small rectangle die. I'm trying to figure out if I want this one, if I want it a little bigger, etc. Now probably should have done this before I did the glitter, but again, at the time I wasn't sure that I was going to do that. And here I'm like, okay, no, I'm not going to die cut. I'm going to cut it out. So, if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, I'm Misty. I don't go into my cards with a huge plan. I get an idea in my head and then I just try to make it happen. This is that Sugar Plum Christmas from Photoplay. I used this in last Friday's video, and I was thinking about bringing in a sentiment from there, but then I decided that I was going to use a sentiment stamp from Queen & Co. because Queen & Co. released a house shaker kit a couple of years ago. I still haven't used it. I haven't done any of my shaker cards this year either. I feel like I'm so far behind. That's what happens when you can only do this twice a week. So I am bringing in a pink. I had this little bit of a darker pink, and I'm going to be heat embossing. This is another thing that I absolutely love to do. So I am running that side that will get the ink on the back of my hand to make sure that it's not sticky. I am bringing in a static remover. Then I'm going to be stamping with Versamark ink. Any pigment ink will do. I wanted a white sentiment though, so I used the Versamark. And then I am going to bring in that white embossing powder, just add it to the top. And then I'm going to heat this with the heat tool. So embossing powder is literally just microplastics, and they will melt and become shiny once you heat it. So I found this really cute sugar plum. It's not sugar plum. What are they called? Gumdrop paper. And I thought, oh, that's so cute. So I'm going to back this house onto, I believe that's Flirty Flamingo. And then I'm going to add a random purple plaid to the background. And then I'm going to get it all adhered to one of the card bases that I love so much. And after I do that's real quick. So cute though. So thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I really do appreciate it. Here, I got it a little crooked. And then I was like, wait, it needs a little something. I wanted to bring in some more purple. And I really love that. And that is a piece of paper that's been in that bag to use for probably 2 years. So I'm glad to have that done. And then I decided to go ahead and pop this up rather than just gluing it flat. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I really do appreciate it. Again, I'm so sorry about the bundles, but if you guys would be interested in a digital class, just let me know. Other than that, I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces. I'll see you Friday for another video. Bye for now.